listen, this is the Mountain Dew real change event, and I'm feeling the change.
Put in the work in. We got way better than we were previously, so.
Before scenario is here, but KDot has something to say.
I want to see some sniper shots, some quick scopes, some action.
He's going to be a victim of his own aggression.
I don't think he has enough time to defuse it. He might.
I might have it. You might have it. You might have it. You might have it. You might have it.
.1 second. Yesterday, we saw Cold Steel take on the Highlanders in a best-of-5 series where, in the end, Cold Steel kicked off the weekend in a 3-0 series sweep, dominating the competition. Will we see this happen again? Will we see a game of 5? All the action and more starts in just a few minutes. Welcome inside the studio in Atlanta, Georgia. My name is ShrimpGOD, and I'll be one of your lovely hosts. Okay, back for your day 2. This is, you know, Regional 2. Okay, alongside for the ride, we got Keith.
What's going on?
You know, and to help call the action, we've got Belly and Dream Crazy in the building, and you'll get to see them in a second. But hello.
What's going on?
Welcome back, Keith.
Hey, good to be back.
I feel like yesterday I was at the drive-thru, but today I created the brand. You feel me? Okay, I'm feeling real confident.
Check out the hoodies, though.
Aren't
they clean?
Look, they are really clean. Support Black colleges collab.
Look at us.
I can't help but look at myself.
Look
wait,
at
hold
us.
on, wait. I gotta show the back too. Hold on. Oh wait, I can't show the back. Hold on.
You can't show the back?
It's okay. This is on the back. That's
It's
all they
Mountain
needed
Dew.
to know. All right, so yesterday we got a lot. We had a lot going on. We saw a lot. But if you're just tuning in, this is the Mountain Dew Real Change Challenge. Okay, Mountain Dew partnered up with Twitch and CXM, who is committed to improving the representation of persons of color in the esports industry. As you can see, we got HBCU students in the house tonight playing at a LAN event, and this is a total $500,000 prize pool. Okay,
Big money.
$500,000. All right, we started with group play. We had 16 teams, and now we're here. We have 8 teams remaining. And this weekend, we brought 4 of those teams, and they're battling out. Like you said, yesterday, Cold Steel took that sweep.
Yeah.
Will we see a sweep again today? What are you thinking?
I think we might. We might see a sweep.
Yeah,
But you never know. Like I said, these
I'ma
are new
keep these
teams.
on.
They've been dormant, watching VODs. They've been practicing. We may see some new players. We may see some evolutions.
yeah. I mean, look, I'm keeping the shades on because I don't want to throw no shade. You feel me? But
Okay.
look, I heard a lot. We got a lot in store for us tonight. As you all know, like I said, this is the Mountain Dew Real Change Challenge. If you're watching and you want to, do some tweets or something, you want to put it out there, the hashtag is Mountain Dew Real Change. When you see that cool green controller pop up, you know you got it.
You got it right.
You got it right, All right, Keith. I mean, we already know that we had a sweep yesterday.
Yeah.
But in terms of today, we do have Iron Division and Happy Campers. And so, as you know, a lot of these students, some of these students, is their first LAN event. So, I mean, and
Right.
I heard Happy Campers is new to the sticks.
Yeah.
Like,
I've been hearing some things. I've been hearing a lot around the studio. Yeah. Happy Campers, new, but they're vicious and eager.
ready to go, okay? We had yesterday Cold Steel versus Highlanders, and tonight we have Iron Division versus Happy Campers. And then next month, we'll bring back One Shot Ground Raiders, and then we have the reinforcements. Lord, I can't talk today.
The reinforcements and the Lone
and the
Wolves.
Lone Wolves.
It's all right,
These
friend.
names are just...
Put those sunglasses back on.
You're right. I think they help me see better. I
Might.
definitely think they help me see better.
Your
But definitely
prescription
make
party
sure...
city glasses.
Listen. Follow the Twitch channel just so you have the notice turned on so you never miss a broadcast. Obviously, we're playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. It's still a kind of new game for some of these players. Again, they played in group play. It was brand new, but now they have some time to practice. And I don't know. I feel confident for these teams today. I think we might have a little bit more, just a little bit more competitiveness. Like
Yeah.
yesterday was a little bit too fast, okay? A little bit too fast for me.
A little bit, just a little. I would have liked to see a little bit more action,
Like
a little bit more competition. So
yeah.
hopefully these teams keep things interesting.
Okay, so y'all keep hearing me talk about this sweep. If you missed it, why don't we take a look back at what happened last night?
Oh, we got the recap?
We do have a recap.
Let's do that for sure.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Highlanders.
I mean, the mechanics with Cold Steel are just ridiculous. Everybody was showing up. Like, everybody seems to be at the same level, but Highlanders, you know, ShrimpGOD was just standing out. ShrimpGOD was on his island.
I'm not gonna lie, I was like, I wonder what, you know, no, but there were moments that I was rooting for Dot, and it just seemed like the team was just missing it. And
you know, Veli and Dream was saying, you know, Dot going for the flank.
Yeah.
Dot is running away. What are you talking about? Dot needs to be in
no.
the building in the fight. He's not in the fight. It's great to get the flank, but if your team is dying, what's that gonna do? You're gonna 1v4 with a sniper?
Okay, but let's talk about Reese. Reese with the like Reese was out here killing it too. I ain't gonna lie. Like all of them, everybody from Cold Steel was basically just eating it up.
Everyone had like their highlight moments. Deante going crazy. Chris going crazy. Tysheid. Is that the word? Like Veli said, he was twerking on everybody. It was crazy. Them boys was positive.
I'm Tysheeding. I'm about to start saying that. I think that should be the word. That should be the word that we use throughout the tournament. You out there Tysheeding.
Yeah, Tysheeding. Tysheid is a verb, if you didn't know.
What does it mean though?
Tysheid.
To Tysheid. If you put it in a dictionary, what does it mean?
To excel and embarrass. Let me stop.
No. Well, Tysheid is a captain, so rightfully so. You feel me? All right. But why don't we get into, you know, what this event is, an overview of this event? Because, I mean, we talk about the format that's going on. Okay, they're playing best of 5. All right. So they have a few chances, a little bit more than they did in the group play where it was just a best of 3. But for regional, we have 4 teams, okay? We already had the 2 teams yesterday. We have our 2 other teams today. And the prize pool in total for the weekend is $25K. And then we have, of course, it's Modern Warfare 2. For everyone wondering, it's this new game that I don't know. Are you a fan of?
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm not really a fan. You're going to bring back Cold War.
I love grinding to get the guns that I want to play with.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I would love to hear what the students have to say about this game because some of these students, like I said, have been playing for a while. Have been playing Call of Duty, but then you have Happy Campers. Some of them are kind of brand new to this.
I hear this is like their first one, maybe. First Call of Duty that
definitely one of those students said that. That's what I'm saying.
4.
Yeah, I mean, they get a chance, but we talked about the $500K. We talked about the $25,000, you know, this weekend. But what's the real breakdown, right? Like, what are these teams taking home today? Like, when they leave this building.
Like the actual money they get to walk on.
Yeah, like what's that prize pool looking like? Because I heard.
Because it's nice.
I heard, yeah, a big $7,500 for first place today.
Sheesh.
And even still, even if you don't do well, you know, you still got to go home. At least you get to go home with $5K.
Right.
That's a lot of money.
5K and a frown. That don't make sense.
5K and a frown?
That don't make sense.
Might be, like, I put these shades are. I think you need to wear the shades today.
Nah, I'm fine with my prescription.
5K and a frown. Okay, listen. So I don't know if everyone can see in the audience, but just know that the players have on these nice hoodies that we got them that has their team logo on it or whatever. You know, got HBCU Sports on the side. So if they go home, if they don't make it, then they get to keep their hoodie. So a lot of the players
they have to give the hoodie back.
Yeah. So a lot of players like, I want to give my hoodie back today, meaning that they want to be able to come back to get the hoodie.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
So that's what they've been saying. You know, I came, did my little pep talk. It was like, no, I'm trying to give you the hoodie back. All right. I'm like, okay, look.
That's what I like to hear, though. Hey, but everything we see in the sportsmanship has been great. Sportsmanship, crazy, energy.
Look, we got to know a few of our players yesterday. We talked a lot about Tysheid.
For good reason, but okay.
All right, but guess what?
Wow.
We have some other captains tonight.
Dude,
okay?
who else we got?
We got Ssjermike from Happy Campers. Yes. Okay. Well, I wanted to tell y'all a little bit about him, but apparently, I think Veli is talking too much over there. He said he wanted to see them. All right. And Dream is trying to tell him to be quiet, but he just keeps talking and talking. Veli, what do you have to say? Go ahead. I know you want to say.
I gotta say that for this matchup right here, I want to see a close game. I'm gonna commentate a little bit longer because yesterday it was like we got on the mic and then we got right back off. But I'm really excited for this, by the way.
Yeah, you didn't give us no time. I mean, y'all didn't give us no time to go eat, go take a break. You know, we just had to sit back down.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm super excited. Mike, you had mentioned earlier, like Mike and BenGi, those are the two players that I want to see the captains go off because those are also the two snipers of the squad. So maybe we'll see or catch a snipe Keats that you so want to see.
I want to see some snipes.
I love it.
I definitely want to see
And
some
please,
snipes.
let's stay on the sniper.
Stay on the sniper.
Stay on the sniper, please.
Please, God.
But, oh man, when it comes to Happy Campers and Iron Division, though, we know both of these squads. This is the rematch. Last time it was Iron Division that was 250 to 73. But man, they haven't even lost yet. That's the thing. Happy Campers, they did lose once to them, but either which way, they are a newer team, you guys. But Ssjermike, this is the Super Saiyan of the squad. Even though, again, don't let the stats fool
I need him to go Ultra
Don't
Instinct.
let it fool
With
you,
those
okay? Because it
Okay.
was in the beginning of the game, all right? These guys really, what do I love about them, Belly? They got a plan. They got a plan.
They got a
Look at
plan.
the-
Look
look
at
at
my
the
man.
plan.
My man got a
I'm
plan.
telling
Look
you.
at him.
Look
There
at
we
the-
go. Can they hear us right now? Yeah.
No, this is the one that said he wanted to give the hoodie back to me. So look,
All right.
guys, we gotta keep confident. I mean,
You know what I want to see today? I want to see some embarrassing plays. Like, I want to see people pop off with the sniper rifle. I want to see people get world starred. I want to see just...
I'm glad you said it, Belly, because that's
Yeah.
how I'm feeling. That's how I'm feeling,
Well,
honestly.
you speaking of world starring people, BenGi is going to be the person to do it because the last time he played against Happy Campers, he went 25-5, and my goodness, Ray too countered that as well. Just went crazy.
you know
Like,
what? We didn't get a chance to
this
see
guy's
any
gonna be crazy.
control. We didn't get to see any chance to any
None.
control in group
Nah.
play. So that's what I'm really looking forward to because I don't know. I mean,
Hey.
oh, not the flexing.
BenGi feeling
No,
good.
get him out of
BenGi
here.
feeling good.
BenGi feeling too good now. All right,
Hey,
look.
but he got them whole numbers on the stats, huh?
Look, okay, yesterday, Tysheid, when we started talking about it, he got a little, I could feel a little nervous. Look, this guy's like, yeah, keep
them
talking.
stats doing fractions.
BenGi like, keep talking. I like it, I like it.
Wait a Preem, Keys. Wait. You guys asked the question. He threw it to us. We want to toss right back to you for a second. What's your prediction for this matchup right here? Who do you think is going to win, and what's going to be the score?
Is there a broom in the studio?
Not is there a
A sweep?
He should be wearing these shades. Like, I'm telling you, like, he's the one being shady. Okay, look, all right, I
3-0.
got eyes on Iron Division, all right? I got eyes on my boy, Phyzerrs. I feel like Phyzerrs is going to pop up. He's been really quiet all weekend, and I feel like he normally talks a lot. It was like after media day, he said, lips closed, I'm focusing on the game. All right, so we might see some spotlight from Phyzerrs on Iron Division.
Yeah, no, I agree with that because, I mean, he was another one. He's the AR of the team that was popping off. I mean, both Phyzerrs and BenGi basically going to be versus Ssjermike and Woot, who, by the way,
TehWoot.
Woot just is starting to learn to play on a controller. He has been a keyboard player the whole entire time.
Okay.
So a little bit of a learning curve, but Happy Campers, I love their heart. I really do love their heart.
They're the nicest team here, definitely. Like, whenever I take a look at the team, I just want to go and hug every single one of them. They're so nice
so
and
kind.
happy all the time.
I
They're
gave
so
them the
kind,
name.
right?
I gave them that. I didn't make the name, but I assigned that name to them, and I just felt like when I met them a long time ago, you know, in Alabama for another event, I was like, you know what? They give me Happy Campers
They're
vibe.
happy campers.
Yeah,
The
they give me,
happiest campers.
you know, like.
I'm a Boy Scout myself, so I love it. I love
Listen,
it. You know, I'm
y'all,
so
you
happy.
guys-
Keith said it's going to be a 3-0 sweep, so hopefully they can stay happy campers throughout
Well,
this game.
look.
Correction, Eagle Scout.
You know what?
Oh.
We got enough. We got enough of Belly and Dream. All right, okay. We gonna get some other professional advice. All right, we gonna take it back away from them because yesterday we got a chance to you know, the players. We put it up on the screen. We had Joey Nubsy and
Yep.
Blast from Minnesota Rocker. Okay, these are CDL pros. All right, and they gave some good advice, and they have some more advice for our teams tonight, Iron Division and Happy Campers. So you know, let's see what they had to say.
All right.
I think the most important thing for Happy Campers going into this series is going to be what they should have had to focus on the first time around, but weren't able to accomplish. It's going to be Phyzerrs' consistency with the sub and BenGi's consistency with the AR. If they're playing any maps where they're going to consistently get each other into good positions, Happy Campers is going to have a really hard time yet again.
I would just say Happy Campers has their chemistry is just not all there, while Iron Division is they have really good chemistry. I like us, and like Joey said, BenGi, sorry, he looked different. I mean, got up to 4.0. That's different, you know. He's him. The Fortress is a map that primarily is just, you know, it's a gun skill based map, right? Like, I mean, rotating obviously is always important no matter the map, but a smaller map like that, you're just balancing a lot more engagements and gunfights up close and personal. And obviously that's just not Happy Campers, you know, strong suit. So I would definitely go for a map like Hotel, maybe Mercado, like a little more like rotational based maps. And yeah, just stay away from Fortress for sure.
Look, WavyJaye, clearly you have the S&D prowess on lock. It seems like you know what you're doing. I think if you pull out a tier 1 gun like the Vaz, you're going to be in really good shape to have an even better stat line.
Like, we have Vaznov cheese out here. Like, pull out the Vaznov, please. Like, or I'll do it for you. Just, you know, if you're going 8-3 with that gun, like, you're going 16-1 with the Vaznov. I hope you know that. But yeah, I mean, just use the meta guns, man. Scar and Vaznov, simple as that. Just all there is to it. Most broken guns, for sure.
Yeah, I'm really looking at BenGi to carry over a lot of the momentum from the last time they played this team. He seems to be really, really comfortable with that AR. Though it was the M4 last time, I fully expect that playstyle to sit perfectly with the Scar.
I mean, yeah, BenGi just looks, you know, like a force. I mean, if I'm the opposition, I'm for sure letting some BenGi VOD. I think when he's doing it, I'm not, you know, because he's dropping 5.0s. That's criminal.
Dang, he said that's criminal. Hey, look, yesterday was the Tysheid spotlight. Now tonight is the BenGi spotlight. He better not let us down.
If Tysheid is Goku, BenGi is Vegeta.
Oh my lord! No, and that's why, you know, that's why I'm hoping. I want to see them, you know, battle it out. You
Hey,
know,
hey,
like
it's Happy Campers in the building right now.
Listen, Blast said he's him,
He's him.
so he bets to be him tonight.
You don't.
You can't have nobody talking about you like
you
that.
don't drop.
Yeah, you don't. I'm
2.35 KD. Like, you don't. You don't. I'm sorry.
Okay,
You don't
but-
get it by accident.
Again, like I said earlier when we were talking to Dream and Belly, we haven't got to see that control map. And I mean, you know, maybe that's what they focused on over the break. Like, we know we get a chance to play that, so I think. I'm like, I want to be confident so bad. But look, check out our boys over at iGetDividends. We got BenGi. Look at him. Yeah, let me see. Look, we can't see.
Hey.
He's trying to flex the
back of that monitor is crazy.
Look, he's like zoomed into the monitor. That monitor is like basically touching his chest right now. All right.
All right now.
Look, I mean, I think we need to add BenGi to the verb list.
The verb, yeah.
If,
like I said,
Joey
Vegeta gets a verb.
is saying, yeah, I mean.
But, you know, we haven't seen it today. Like, you know, it's different. This is past. Are those stats
You're
land?
right.
You know what I mean?
You're right.
You know, we're here today. It's an ever-changing landscape.
Well, I got a chance to stand over their shoulders, you know, before the broadcast began, and BenGi was doing his thing.
BenGi was
so,
BenGiing?
Yeah. Well, listen, I want to focus on TehWoot, on Happy Campers. I'm going to be watching. I want to see. I feel like TehWoot might surprise us tonight. With some new stuff. And then, like I said, Phyzerrs. I mean, we talk about BenGi, but I mean Phyzerrs. Look, we got WavyJaye. WavyJaye said, "Look at me."
Are Wavy and ShrimpGOD related?
I believe so. Are they brothers? Not
I thought
if
they
you
was
are
twins
brothers.
for a second. Honestly.
No, I think they're all brothers at this point.
Hey, maybe.
They're brothers in COD.
Brothers in COD.
Brothers in COD. Yes, let's
In COD we
go.
trust.
Nah, TehWoot looks confident. I think he's locked in. You know, nothing's getting past. Like, I mean,
man, the zeros in front of the stats are killing me though.
no, but that doesn't
And I'm
mean
one of them. I'm not one to
anything.
talk. I don't have a 1 KD. I do not.
I have
I'm
like a
doxing myself.
0.2.
0.2? I think I'm like 0.9.
No, I'm not even there. Look, yeah, I'm just like laughing because I know they can hear us.
Yeah.
And like, you're the one being shady right now.
No, I'm the one being real. Veli, back me up. Come on, Veli. This is Call of Duty right here. You know,
look,
it's Call of Duty.
We couldn't have done this though without who? You know, you got this whole partnership between.
You talking about the
Mountain
dude?
And HBC. Yeah, the
And you have to
dude.
do it. Come
You
on,
have
you
to
have
do-
to do
You
it.
have to do it. Y'all, look, we already look. I feel like these players, one of these players, you know, look good in some do. Well, you talked about them that 4 all-star contract there. You know?
Yeah.
Maybe one of these would be, maybe one of the Happy Campers.
Maybe. But that's the thing. It is about how you perform here. So I can say everything that I'm referring to and referencing is in the past. That is the old Happy Campers.
Yes, that's
We
the
don't know
old
who we're seeing that may ascend, you know?
Exactly. And look, this is a LAN event, so everything's a little bit different. Maybe Iron Division fumbles because this LAN event is too much.
Maybe Iron Division just can't get their
Slips.
mind off of the big prize pool and
Yeah.
distracted. A lot of players yesterday were talking about how much of a psychological game LAN is and that this event
It is.
crazy psychological factors, and that is, you know, if your mind is thrown off, your entire game is thrown off. So, again, I'm really not.
I mean,
picking
how many
sides.
of
We
these
can only
players
just-
are streamers?
I actually don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, some of these players aren't even streamers, and they just really play. And so now you got all these eyes on you. I mean, how many people are in the chat? I don't know, but look, all I know is it's gonna be a crazy evening. At least I'm hoping for one. You know, I was like yesterday, I was hoping, and then I didn't get it. But you know, look, I think we're ready to go to break because I feel like the players are ready to get in the map, you know, on the map and ready to go and get shiesty and get sturdy on the stick. So we'll be right back. Okay, but don't go too far. You know, stick with us in the chat, and we'll see y'all in a few.
All right.
challenge. It's your boy on the mic once again, Veli, and I am here with the one and only ShrimpGOD. We'll take a look at the host right now. Beautiful, amazing host. They've been doing a fantastic job so far. I like the way that they flow.
Absolutely. Like, I've literally been laughing back here the whole entire time.
You know we should have done? We should have played around and was like, yeah, that's Veli and ShrimpGOD on camera.
I thought you were going to do that for a second.
Right.
Like, no. Supreme said we can't look like sisters. No, I'm kidding.
But how are you feeling today, though? We have the second matchup, our division, the Happy Campers. And my question is, how's your day been?
My day's been fantastic.
There we
You
go.
already
Let's go.
know we're feeling good. I'm feeling excited about this match. And yeah, I mean, Happy Campers. I'm looking at the squad. I know we said, people saying the sweep is going to happen, but I would like to see it a 3-1. I think I would like to see at least a map because Iron Division's just looking so good. From start to finish, from the beginning, Iron Division has been looking dominant from start to finish. So this is going to be a really hard matchup for Happy Campers.
Exactly. And speaking about Iron Division, who on that team really stands out to you?
Vegeta, BenGi, hello.
There we go.
25
My favorite Dragon Ball Z character, by the way.
Right? Oh my gosh. I mean, okay, Teen Gohan's my fave, but you know what? It's okay. Anyways, either way, Vegeta's still cold. Yeah, no, BenGi's going to be the one to look out for because, yeah, last time he played Happy Campers, he popped off 25-5, and he's been getting scrims in practice and 8s in with the stud fam, with Studdy. So, like, if he's playing around players like that, they're comfortable.
And that's insane. The fact that he's able to get reps with professional players and like legends in the Call of Duty scene, you're just going to get better and better. That's basically when he plays Ace with them, that's like the hyperbolic time chamber. The man just keeps building on up, you know what I'm saying? But also, this is going to be a tough battle for Happy Campers. One of the biggest storylines coming into this is the simple fact that most of them are learning or getting more adjusted to playing with the controller compared to mouse and keyboard. That is a big, tough hill to climb.
Absolutely, especially considering the fact that, I mean, it's completely different. It's completely different, and there's a learning curve there. So a little bit of time together to get used to that. But either way, you know what?
I like him, though.
I like him a lot.
Okay.
What's up?
They have the best story behind them, this event, in my opinion. For those of you at home, if you don't know, 3 of those players actually knew each other since elementary school. They grew up together. And, yeah, they're in band together. They go to the same school. The chemistry on this roster has to be intense.
I was going to say that's the advantage of that, right? You know, you're around players that you've known for a while. You have that comfortability. So you know what the advantage of that is? They have a lot of room to improve quickly because they know each other, so they can just get all the way. So I feel like we're going to see a completely different team than what we saw back in November.
Right, take a look at the fellas right there. Erosu will be the newcomer on this roster, and this is their last year in college as well. They're looking to graduate, so hey, you know, go all out, fellas. Pop off on the screen.
Yep, and not in a bad way. I mean, and you know, even to get here, that's the thing. They were at a point to where they may not even potentially had make it here. So they had to win that. And I mean, even just making it to regionals is just key and huge. But as we take a look at the map layout now, I had a talk with them yesterday. Yes, they got it. And that was what we just saw.
Okay,
Control.
Hydro.
Okay, so we're starting off with Hydro Electric Hardpoint, right? But one thing that Happy Campers told me yesterday, because we had mentioned they never made it to the control map, right?
Uh-huh.
Now they said, I want to play Iron Division on hotel control.
And they got it.
And they got it.
Okay.
So this is going to be interesting. No Fortress today.
So I like that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Hydro, Hotel, Embassy. That's going to be the layout for this game. This is going to be a real fun one. As you see, both teams currently prepping, getting ready to play. BenGi is just all up in the screen. Supreme said he was zoomed in. But no, you know what the thing is for our division? These guys, they're playing 1v1s against Code Steel, warming up for this matchup. They're trying to bring it by playing against the best team here. But ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time to get things underway. Let's go ahead and get it going.
I can't wait for this one. And man, we talk about the ARs of Iron Division. This is an AR heavy map. You have Hydroelectric, you got those long lanes of sight. And I mean, of course, we know the importance of being able to chain hills on Hydroelectric. And you can do that, of course, on that Ruins Hill P4. P3 can be a little bit scrappy over by the generator, but either way, the really most important hills on this map will be those money hills.
All right,
P4
ladies and
ruins. P2. Gotta be
get
able
it.
to chain.
All right, time to charge up, and we're on board with the Super Saiyan himself. All right, Mike. Oh, no, excuse me. It's going to be Vegeta BenGi. He's going to be the big dog in this matchup. As Ray is going to get the first blood, knocking out Woot. And Woot, here it is. Unable to get that kill.
You know, you had mentioned Woot. Okay, yes, this is his first time essentially playing with a controller on LAN, but you know what? He didn't even know about the M4 meta. He was using the TAC the whole entire time. So that's
crazy.
the advantage. Woot is comfortable with the TAC. So either way, they got to get something going because the ARs for Iron Division are locking it down right now. P1 is completely secured. There's only 20 seconds left.
And you see the AR play coming through. Erosu was able to eliminate Phyzerrs, but the top dog on our division at the moment is going to be Ray. 4-1 at the time with a 2-kill streak. F make it 3, baby. There you go. 5-1. Make it 6-1. 4. Can he get one more? Can he get one more? Because he's sitting here on this perch, and they're not even trying to stop him right now. They can't stop him.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, he's on the other side. You have BenGi over holding that back rock area. So for Iron Division, they have complete full control over this P2 hill. And I mean, look how far pushed out Ray is. Yes, that's all he needs to do is just stay here through the middle and just keep slaying out. 6 streak for him.
But take a look at the aggression. He saw the guy backed up, went right back out there with the ego chow, and he knows he's going to win it. 8-1, he can't be stopped. BenGi gets a double kill on his own as well. Now the guns are starting to heat up on the side of Iron Division, but take a look on the side of Happy Campers as well. 21-38, they're not that far behind, but the teamwork is looking impressive. They just have to win these long-range fights.
Yeah, absolutely. They're looking much better this time around than last time, and this is good if you're Happy Campers, but the problem is here, you have to quickly get over to the other side of the map and rotate. You have to eliminate, but you have to be careful because look at Iron Division, they're already fully set up for new. So at the end of the day, this is good for Iron Division, but Happy Campers, they have to figure out how to break, and it's the pressure on WavyJaye.
Yeah, the rotation was one on the side of Iron Division, but oh, take a look at that. WavyJaye, he just ran through the whole hill. He's unable to see anybody. The flank is going to be there. WavyJaye is going to knock down Ray, and this could help out his team immensely. The reinforcements are coming to retake for the hill is there. Oh, they could get that pinch. Take a look at the spawn right there. Erosu is in a perfect spot.
Yep, and that spawn happened because, of course, Iron Division placements. But look at the wave from Iron Division, able to take down all 4 members of Happy Campers, still leading. It's 56-43, though. The game is still heavily contested. And, I mean, Happy Campers, though, however, they did get the spawn for this. And yet again, kind of like we saw last time, Veli, they get the back spawns in the last 20 seconds of the hill, and then they have to play for that rotation. Number 8, it's Jay. He has to take down Ray on the rotation, and that's going to be the huge, crucial gunfight. But Iron Division able to win all of the gunfights over at Old and clean up the scrap.
Yeah, take a look at the mini-map. Ray number 3, he was the first person to go ahead and rotate to the next hill. All of a sudden, he found himself in a 1v2. The spawns went in the way of Happy Campers, giving him the advantage. But Ray said, nah, he got the 2K and kept it moving. And the kill feed is all blue. And Phyzerrs, nobody was able to take him down, so he took himself out.
Yeah, and you know what? On that, you know what's crazy about that? Happy Campers had the rotation for new, but like you said, the slaying power for Iron Division is starting to turn up right now. BenGi's on a 5 streak. He threw that trophy down, get some security in the hill, and then you see the split from Happy Campers trying to push it from all sides, but there's 2 kills that go in favor, make it 3.
Yeah.
But look at the spawns for Iron Division. They're still spawning close to P4.
I'm telling y'all right now, stay on Ray, okay? Because everybody was talking about how crazy good BenGi was, but Ray is an absolute demon on this map. 16-3. When we take a look at the stats before the series starts, we say those numbers are incredible. Watching it in play right here, I mean, hey, I'm a believer.
Okay, but you look at the stats. Look at the stats for Happy Campers, though, however. 2-8, 8-9, 6-9, 3-12. How is this game that close when they're getting outslayed like that? So, Happy Campers are doing a fantastic job at getting some type of scrap time, but they're not able to capitalize and hold the rotations. And, yeah, it's hard when you have Ray slaying out, and he hasn't even died. He's on a 7 streak.
All right, and take a look at the minimap right now. It's just a whole bunch of chaos. BenGi was able to take out Woot, and Ray just looking for some type of action. He sees it. Trophy system in front of him, but the hill is theirs. I mean, they're locking it down. There's no pressure at all coming in from Happy Campers. They're gonna have to make a collective push to try to break this, not try to do this individually. But Mike was able to get one, and that's gonna open up the door for Erosu.
Yep, and let's see, Jade gets taken down by Almightyy right there. So yet again, it just seems like Iron Division is starting to run away with points here, 135-56, and you see Almightyy starting to work over towards the rotation to new. And this is important here. You want to get mid control, but you also want to start thinking about P2, because we know P1 is crazy, and so is Ray, still continuing to dominate as he just wiped off 3 on rotation. Make it another.
I really want to see Happy Campers get that early rotation set up to destroy Iron Division en route to that. They're going to have to set up and create some type of line because what they're doing right now just isn't working at all. 160 to 56. This game is starting to get out of hand.
Yep, and really, they have to. Happy Campers, if you're Happy Campers, you can't let go of too much scrap time. You see Woot, he's working the rotation, but Almightyy just took him down. So the commitment is a little bit confused here, but you can't let this hill time go away. And Happy Campers have to get something going here, as it's running away. It's running away. There's 3 for Erosu. Okay.
Check this out. Happy Campers has 27 kills. Ray has 22. 22. Let's go. These guys are fragging out of control. Almightyy is able to pick up 2 on his own, though. I love that action. But, yeah, Iron Division, they're not playing sloppy. They're still holding on to the textbook gameplay that they have. Their game plan is definitely working. And because of that, they're rewarded with such a huge advantage, over 100 points.
Yeah, and if you're Happy Campers at this point, maybe you need to get some more AR pressure on the map, maybe figure out some type of coordination, but the ARs for Happy Campers are completely being shut down. And I mean, Ray 27-6, BenGi 15-7, everybody on the squad of Iron Division.
Ray is spanking him. This looks like when you play against like your little cousins and whatnot in video games. Ray is smurfing on him right now. The man is everywhere and can't be stopped. 5 kills spree, 27-6. Oh, whoop, whoop. There you go. Okay, okay. Happy Campers were able to get a string of kills. 3 out of 4 is going to be okay for them. Can they bring it together?
I don't think they know that Phyzerrs spawned in the back, so this is actually troublesome. This could be good for Iron Division. The streaks are going to come in, and that's a quick break now. And WavyJaye is able to take down 1, but still, the rotation, they're already set up. They're comfortable. That was one potential chance that Happy Campers had to spring some points into life, and it was just shut down.
Exactly. They're going to get to scrap time where they're able to break the 100-point mark, but that's not going to be enough. Oh, take a look at the hill, though. Okay, Erosu in a 1v1 against BenGi. Let's see if he can go ahead and win this fight. It's going to be major. It's going to be major. Who's going to come out on top?
BenGi won it.
BenGi. Obviously, Vegeta always wins, right? They do him dirty. It's kind of messed up, right?
I mean, but he always comes back with a vengeance, right? But either which, Vegeta, we know is stone cold. Sometimes it's just Goku who does things first. But either which way, this is still, you know, I'm surprised it's a 100-point game, like, despite how much Iron Division is slaying. Happy Campers is not making this easy for them, and it's still fighting the hill on P3 here through the front. It's 29 seconds left. If you're Happy Campers, if you can maybe make this a little bit scrappily, and then look at number 8, rotate over towards the ruin side, maybe if they just hold this side of the map.
Don't run for the hill. Don't run for the hill.
They'll be good.
Run away from it.
But they have to run away. Yes, but look at that spawn.
They're going to have to go big on this next hill if they're going to want some type of comeback, okay? So they failed trying to get any type of attempt of getting some points right there, but this rotation is going to have to be crisp. Okay, there we go. WavyJaye shutting down BenGi en route. Phyzerrs was able to get one. Oh, and here goes the string of kills coming in for Iron Division. 243 to 101. No one has access to this hill yet. Oh, take a look at this. Yeah, Phyzerrs just about to have some fun.
Yep, and the cruise missile comes down, and yeah, Happy Campers does have a trophy there to block it, but hey, if Happy Campers can really pick up the slaying power here, but BenGi, Vegeta getting a couple through the front, they can maybe potentially come back, but that's just it. The 8 Rs from Ray and BenGi shutting it down yet again, and I think that's game, Billy.
Yeah, all right, 250 to 109. Iron Division is going to run away with the easy win on map number 1. I will say this, though. I will say this. Happy Campers, they were warming up later on in the game, and then you saw the kills start to come through. Hopefully, that translates to something special when we go to Search and Destroy, which is a much slower pace game mode for them to try to create some type of comeback.
So now let me ask you this, Felly.
Ask me.
Do you think Happy Campers weren't warm, or do you think Iron Division was just warming up? Because once they got to like P4, they just ran away. I just feel like they just...
It wasn't that. The game was over the moment Ray loaded into the lobby. The man shut it down immediately. He Thanos snapped everybody out of there. Like, once he was 3-1, I was watching. I'm like, okay, this guy's heating up. when he was re-peaking and ego challenging, like to get to 2K.
Everything.
When he was still taking damage, it's like, yo, come on. 32 non-traded kills. The man was bodying people and running away with his life. And you know what the important thing about that is? It's not about just what you can do when you get the kill. It's what you can do after the kill. Can you stay alive and keep the momentum going? He did exactly that.
You know, I think he did the same thing too in the Fortress hardpoint. He would like literally just, I kind of think started off like 1 and 3. Next thing you know, drops 52, like goes 27 and 10, goes crazy. It's like, Ray may start off slow, but nah. Like you said, from start to finish, 32 non-traded kills from the man, absolutely insane. And yeah, by way of happy campers, I mean 9 and 26 from Mike, 7 and 23 from Woot. It really just, the ARs were just completely shut down by Ray, Phyzerrs. I mean, everybody just did their job on Iron Division.
But you know, there's things to take away from that. Happy campers, I want them to be more reactionary to setting the pace. Kind of like what we saw yesterday when Highlanders, they were always trying to answer back to what KoSteel were doing. Happy campers, they seem to just be trying to find their own groove. They weren't trying to innovate any type of push style of gameplay at all. But if they are able to rotate early, be more aggressive, then hey, things might turn around for them.
Yeah, and I like that because that's basically what happens in COD, right? If a team outpaces you, you're gonna get outpaced.
The pace wasn't there at all, though. Let's be completely honest.
Yeah. Well, look at in the beginning of a 62-49, they were contesting him a little bit. It just seemed like when they had a rotation, they just lost it. Or, I mean, we saw P4. I think that P4 he'll surprise them too because Phyzerrs got that back spawn, and then probably were like, no expeditionary routes taken here. Okay, that was just completely Call of Duty. Get in the back spawn. What happened? What do you do there? But sometimes some players, they are aware of those spawns too.
But this is the major thing. We said before the game even started, happy campers are used to using mouse and keyboard. But now that we saw them warming up at the end of the game with controllers, I wonder if they're just like fully locked in and ready now. That's going to be the main thing that I'm watching for. I'm looking at the mechanics, the movement, and also the gunplay. And the gunplay wasn't really there at the beginning, but later on, you know, you saw them start to bring it back. So we'll see.
That's a good point, because if they win the search, guess what? Map 3 is on the hotel control that they wanted.
And that's exactly what they want. Imagine if they go up 2-1, and it's like no one expected it. I'll be like, okay, I like this, and then Keats is gonna have to throw that boom away.
Facts. I mean, hey, we might see Super Saiyan Mike just completely go off and search and destroy. He is the sniper player, so I'm anticipating that one. I'm excited
Wait,
to see.
Who's the sniper player?
Mike. Mike, yes,
let's go.
Yes. So we got Mike and BenGi in those head-to-head snipes that I can't wait to see on this next map.
BenGi better go wild with the sniper. I'm about to call it now. He's about to get so crazy. I'm calling at least 3 clips minimum. That's just gonna be easy. But ladies and gentlemen, we're heading over to SND on hotel. Whew. Let's see if our division could tuck happy campers into bed after this one. Let's see.
Listen, I feel like they feel confident, but I still feel like happy campers got some plan up their sleeve, especially since the vetoes kind of went in their way. They definitely didn't want to play Iron Division on Fortress again, because, like, you know, kind of like how you heard Coach Blast say, he said, hey, Fortress is all about those gunfights. So I think the happy campers strategy is all about their strategies.
Yeah, they're gonna have to be unfazed going into the second map as well. The good thing about this team getting lost like that, I've seen people shut down and break down mentally. They don't know how to answer back, but the simple fact is they've known each other since they were kids. So I wonder what the comms are going to be like. I wonder what they're saying to each other. Like, hey, you know what, fellas? Yeah, we got beat, but we're going to come back better next time. Let's get it. Keep a cool head and let's go.
Yo, I love it. Mike just looked at the camera and said, peace sign, though. Listen, I love how you said that, too, because they do have the vibes. Like, they are not blaming each other. They're not yelling at each other. Like, this squad, they have such good vibes with each other that, like, yeah, they're not worried. They're not worried. They love search and destroy as well. So can't wait to see.
All right, so before the game started, you and I were talking about matchups definitely, and coming on that AR map, it was quite obvious that when it came to the AR play, Iron Division were just on top of it easily.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, completely on top of it easily. I mean, Woot, I'm looking at Woot on Happy Campers. Listen, he has a plan. They have a plan. I promise you, Veli. If we do see this turnaround, though, if we
Yes.
can you imagine if we go to map 5? Oh, I'm screaming, but
Well, for the money that's on the line, I would hope so. For those of you just tuning in right now to the Mountain Dew Road Change Challenge, first off, I want to say welcome. Thank you for joining the stream. Second off, the winner of this matchup is going to walk away with $7,500. The losing team also walks away with some good change as well, $5,000. That's some good change.
that's nice. Like, you win.
That's some real change.
You get money, you lose, you get money. It's a win-win. So absolutely, I think at the end of the day, all of these students are just grateful to be here.
It's
So
the experience of being
It's
here.
the experience. Yes.
It's the experience.
So grateful and amazing. So.
You know what the best part about it is? All these teams, the camaraderie that they all have, they love each other. I believe they all went out to play Top Golf last night. You know, they play 1v1s against each other. They're having a good time. They're basically absorbing all this in because this is actually a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So, hey, shout out to Mountain Dew for this. This is beautiful. I'm grateful.
I'm absolutely. The Mountain Dew Real Change Challenge is real, and it's about to get more real in this next game because I know as this Ssjermike on the screen there, he is ready. He's got his snipe plans ready. Look at him. He's locked. He's locked, Veli.
I was a nasty sniper when I used to play.
You sniped?
Oh, of course. Oh,
okay.
I'm filthy, though. I'm filthy. I'm a highlight type of player.
I'm going to have to go back and see
were
some
you
clips.
a sniper at all?
I was back in Modern Warfare 2 2009. It was a long time
That's
ago.
fine.
It's been a while. It's been a while. But hey, last time I sniped, I think it was AW one shot. I just played pubs. I like to play around with it in pubs, but that's about it.
All right,
Maybe
the knuckles
again.
are cracking. I think Search and Destroy is starting to load up right now. They're getting locked in. Yeah, there you go. Phyzerrs just
There you
scooting
go.
up to that monitor. Let's go, baby. Ready for map number 2. They want to end this as soon as possible. I just know it. All right. By the way, those Gucci frames. Go ahead.
I was
All right,
about to
ladies and
say,
gentlemen,
I
we're
was
here.
looking at it. I know. I was like, those are Gucci frames. Okay.
My man Stylish. Let's see how they're going to style on Happy Campers on map number 2. Going to Hotel. The sniper play from BenGi can be phenomenal, but also Happy Campers and the Super Saiyan himself, Ssjermike. I want to see how they're going to answer back to such a big loss. Map number 1.
I was hoping you'd catch that, by the way. Expeditionary.
Oh, you got it. The word of the day.
Expeditionary.
There we go. That was fancy. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
expeditionary.
Let's lock it down. All right, Erosu, able to get the first blood on BenGi. Great start, by the way. Okay, guns are warm already, but shots coming in. Ray, he's trying to find out where exactly it's coming from as he gets his health back, and Happy Campers are going to drop 2 immediately. Big blow.
Yeah, and that was by way of Almightyy, right? Like, he literally took this really fast route through rugs and went all the way over through
Drop-shotted
catwalk.
him.
But, I mean, Ray does get taken down on the opposite side, but the problem here is for our division, you got the bomb over by B, but the good news is no one is there from Happy Campers. So as the bomb goes down, Almightyy, he pops his dead silence. Happy Campers, they have no idea this bomb's going down, and it has been planted.
Oh, okay. The 2v2 quickly turned into a 2v1. Yesterday, we saw a big clutch from Tysheid. Maybe you can see one more right here. Ssjermike just running man-gat on his Nikes, trying to make it 25 seconds left to go. A lot of time left. Both of these players are kind of separated, so he could be able to pick one off. There we go. Force a 1v1. This is clutchable, Dream.
Absolutely, and again, he get 15 seconds left. He gets some tags into Phyzerrs, so he has to push now because they have to defuse.
Let's go!
Does it?
My man is cooking.
1v2?
He's cooking in the kitchen right now. 3-0 the first round. That's how you set the tone. Happy Campers made me a happy man. There you have it. On board first in map number 2.
I told you he had something up his sleeve. What did I tell you? This man is a Super Saiyan. Just came out. 3 streak for him. And, you know, for Iron Division, that was a smart play, though. Almightyy, he got that round. He got a quick 2-piece through rugs, isolated members, and then Iron Division had to wrap that bomb all the way over to B. Almightyy was last alive over in the bedroom. And then what happened? Mike took down Almightyy. Almightyy couldn't get over to the bomb.
Nah.
Even with that dead silence popped.
I think the best part about that 3K in the clutch is the fact that Mike, he drop shotted the heck out of somebody for that first kill. You were commenting, I was like, oh my God, that was nasty. But on board to the second round, let's see what goes down.
Well, last time we saw the bomb kind of swinging it over towards the A side, but you see Happy Campers are actually committing to a B play. Almightyy in rugs again does take down Erosu.
All
Man,
right,
there's
Almightyy, he's hot. What's up? Able to pick up the second kill right there. He's going to be looking for the kills once more. No trade at all, though, as Ssjermike is going to continue his spree, picking up a kill on Almightyy, shutting down the hottest hand. And now the 2v4 is quickly turned into a 2v2. This is Happy Campers game mode, it seems like.
Game mode and their map. They love Hotel. They've said that time and time again. If we get them on Hotel, we're winning. See if they can do it, though. Stuns come out. Dead Silence is popped, and it looks like Happy Campers going to commit to B. And, Phyzerrs spotted him.
All right. WavyJaye moving in. There's going to be somebody. Take a look at this. 2v1. This is going to be really big for Happy Campers. They're able to, unable to capitalize on Phyzerrs being all alone. WavyJaye is going to be the first one to drop. Let's see what Phyzerrs is going to be on board with. Is the 1v1 isn't. Yeah, he's coming right to him. Let's go, Ssjermike. What you got to do, baby?
Oh, he got the information there, though, and he did get the kill, so he might be able to get it. 15 seconds left. He has to get the bomb down. He has to go up for immediately, and BenGi, not sure if he wants to peek just yet. Might wait. There it is. It's planted. And it connected.
Hey, but
so
you know
close.
what? Hats off to him. He almost made it happen once more.
So
See, that's the scariest thing. The 2v1s, when they're so far away from the teammates, it's like, okay, are you going to be able to get the trade? Because if not, that 2v1 can quickly turn into a 1v1, and you might lose the round as our division ties things up 1-1.
You know who helped win that round, though, for them?
Talk to me.
Almightyy. He got a 2-piece through rugs, and that's what's happening for Happy Campers. That's the only person who's really shutting them down is Almightyy. He's able to use his sub, get into rugs, and just get into an angle to where he's surprising Happy Campers. So, by way around Almightyy, he is 5-2. He was able to get 2 back-to-backs, but on the other side, Mike, he's 5-1. He's been able to clutch up, so let's see if they can do it again. They almost did it a second time, and that bomb went A last time for Iron Division, and this time it seems like it's going to be the same play.
Oh, buddy, let's jump into it. This doesn't like the same team we saw map number 1, but quickly the objective will be going down, and let's see what's about to happen. All players still left alive as BenGi's. Okay, BenGi is 2 people. There it goes, Ray. Things are pretty slow right now.
Yep, they have 30 seconds, but it's going to start happening really fast right now. Ray able to take down Mike. No trade came through, so 3 in the back for Happy Campers. You have number 7, Woot, who's trying to isolate a pick, but look at Almightyy again. He's going to be annoying. They get some information. There he is, takes down Woot at couches.
Almightyy is definitely a lightning rod for success for this team. Once he gets 1 kill, the second one just comes right behind, as you see right there. Erosu is going to fall immediately, and there you have it. Our division, they're going to win once more. Almightyy has to get shut down fast.
Yeah.
That man's rocking.
He is rocking. He's working his way through the middle of the map, and he's just able to get these picks. And I'm not okay. Phyzerrs got the last kill. So Almightyy got 3 that last round, I believe. And yeah, that just seems to be the thorn right now in Happy Campers' side. So.
This is so winnable for Happy Campers right now.
So winnable, like that momentum from that first round.
But I want
got to be able to pick it up.
Yeah, I want to see them win this and take the momentum over to another respawn and win that. Like, that would be so beautiful.
Good.
Want to see it. On board with Ray, the man that started off hot map number 1, but right now sitting at 1 and 2. That's okay, though. Running right into the site. Erosu, though. Oh, yeah. There was an opportunity to shut down Almightyy as well, but he was not looking in that direction. But my man's just trying to make something happen.
Erosu just needs to stay there. Try not to peek too
agree.
much, but he has the help of Woot in the back. So the bomb is planted. I like this play from Happy Campers. A full push to A. Woot gets BenGi down. Now that's a 3 versus 4. And the trades, there's 2 in now. This is looking good for Happy Campers. 27 seconds left.
Right, the buddy system's definitely working. WavyJaye drops 1. It's going to be all up to Ray in a 1v2. We've seen clutches. We see things happen before. That's been, just amazing. Can Ray do it? I bet my dollar on it that he can.
Yeah, well, he's got to
There
worry
goes
about
one. Okay, Ray, do something nice, man. I want to see something fancy. All right, Ssjermike's going to be behind him. He doesn't know yet. Picks up the objective. The shot's coming in from Mike, but can he finish it? Ray with the clutch. 4 and 2 now as Iron Division.
Not take that
Time
round
ran
because
out.
he didn't get the defuse.
Yeah, that was
So
rough.
that was perfect.
I got excited.
I know, that was perfect for Happy Campers, though, because essentially that round, they played super aggressive over at A, got the bomb down immediately, and then, yes, I believe we saw it was number 8. It was Jay, pushed all the way over to the enemy side on that bottom secret luggage, if you will, side, whatever you want to call it, and that's really all about it. You just get over top bedroom, you plan A, you're secured.
The guns are warmed up on Happy Campers.
Woot got 2 kills that round as well. So
I like that. It was about time Woot joined the party, baby. But okay. Objective going towards A. It's going to be a quick plant. Once again, our division does not waste any time at all. And the gunplay is coming in. And Woot's going to be the man with the action right there. Always putting in some type of fire.
And look at this over here. Looking over by kitchen, 8-4. Almightyy and Jay had some gunfights go on, and they're just dancing with each other. So this is like a 3 versus 3 to 1 versus 1 on the other side of the map. But Phyzerrs and BenGi simultaneously take down 2, and on the other side take down 1. So now it's a 1 versus 1 with the bomb planted. 20 seconds left. And Phyzerrs just got 3. Amazing stuff from Iron Division. That kind of went down really fast. It was like a 1v1, a 3v3. Everybody was all over the place, but Phyzerrs locking it down.
Oh, they're sweating now. Okay, I was actually talking to them, and I said, all right, Ray, how you think the series is going to go? He said, man, 3-0. I said, y'all getting 3-0? He said, nah, we're going to 3-0. So the fact that this is even close right now, it's like, okay. I wonder if they're starting to feel some type of pressure, because Happy Campers, the trades are coming through. Ssjermike is absolutely crushing it right now. WoT's warming up. This is looking like an even battle on the S&D.
Certainly is. Can they run away with it now? These attacking rounds have been convincing, but last time around, Happy Campers went over to the B site and they got taken down by Almightyy. Rugs. Erosu has to take him down, and he does get information, but I think he got timing. That's 1 for Erosu.
Almightyy, he has an opportunity to go on the flank and do something big. WavyJaye was able to spot him out. That's going to back him up momentarily, but take a look at Erosu. He is in the midst of the... Go ahead, get that in. This is going to be Phyzerrs all alone on B. They can definitely get this down. This might be nice, but Ray can be the man on the flank to rack up a ton of kills. WavyJaye is going to fall immediately, and now the pressure in the pinch is going to be there.
Absolutely, and there it is. I mean, Erosu, too much pressure on him from both Ray and Almightyy, and Almightyy was so smart there. I think he spotted Erosu. He got the information. You know what? He said, I'm not challenging. I'm going to back on down. I'm going to wait for my teammates. I'm going to wait for Ray, and what happened? They just collapsed right onto Happy Campers, and hey, Iron Division's starting to read him now. They're like, okay, we let the first couple rounds slip. Okay, we got 1v3, but all right, we know what we're doing, and we're executing.
That was a perfect sandwich pinch right there. I absolutely love it. 4-2, though. Happy Campers, do not let this run away. You guys are doing so good so far. Let's go. All right, so on board with Erosu. BenGi. BenGi is definitely an exciting player to watch when it comes to this game. Who's going to get the first drop on Phyzerrs, though? That's how you start it off.
Yeah, this is really slowed down.
I love this. They need to slow it down. This is the pace that they need to play at.
That was, they're playing a little bit differently, and WoT was able to take down on the other side Ray, so this is a 2 versus 4. Erosu's locked. He's got an AR out attack. Switched up to from a sub.
The timing is perfect.
He's got information.
Perfect.
Yep.
Almighty's going down. It's going to be up to BenGi in the 1v4. Prayers. That was big.
This is where we needed to see Vegeta.
So it seems like the pace of just playing slower definitely works for Happy Campers, and WoT is definitely capitalizing right now. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. This whole team and the chemistry is definitely working. They're now running around the map trying to be reckless right now, and BenGi is just trying to find something. He's trying to make something happen. It's going to get shot at, and now the intel is there.
Yeah, intel's there. There's not enough time to work with. You have to get the plant down. All members of Happy Campers are literally setting up tent and camping, doing exactly what they need to do and living up to their name. And man, WoT is really starting to turn up. So 4-3 now on this hotel S&D.
About time, right?
Yeah.
I was worried after the first map. I was like, yo, what direction is this going in right now? But Happy Campers 1 round off, and this is starting to look cute. I love it.
I think in their defense, I believe they said their hardpoint map was Mercado. So if Iron Division got rid of their map and forced them on a map they're not used to, I think if they win this, we might get your wish. Okay. We might get your wish, Valley. We might get it.
Upset baby, let's get it. All right, on board my man Ssjermike. Ray is. Every time I say we're on board with somebody, they switch. But Ray's 6-4 right now. Fantastic first map. Definitely dropped 30 bombs. 6-4 right now as well. He's going to be a victim of first blood, but he's able to turn that around and get 1 kill. BenGi's going to get another, and he's able to extend his life enough to make a difference for his team. Big play from him, and WoT is going to be left all alone.
Yeah, he just really pushed up right through the middle. And I mean, Happy Campers, they've been committing to B, and I think he just kind of took the risk and was like, you know what, I'm going to pinch right through the middle. No matter what side, I'll play off a pick and able to isolate. And
he didn't even panic. He got shot at and said, no, I'm going to finish this play. I'm going to finish my route. He ran up, saw 2 players. My man struck gold right there. If he was able to get that 2K, I would have been like, whoo. But still, the play is what turned this whole round around. BenGi picks up the last kill in the Iron Division, will go ahead and go up by 2 once more.
Yeah, and
that was a big play.
That was a huge play, and that's kind of what we've been talking about, execution, right?
Yeah.
Iron Division, they execute their plays so well together, and Happy Campers sometimes have a hard time countering that.
No, I mean, how can you counter that? No one really expected that, right? He ran past the flank, he got hit.
You need you need somebody to match it. You need a sub player on your team, and I'm looking at Erosu because he's the one that's switching between the tech and the sub, and you need somebody to match that aggression. That's what you need to do. You need to match it.
Definitely. Going heavy up top right now. Let's see what Iron Division's gonna have up their sleeve. Almightyy, the man who was making plays the first half. Wants to make it happen again. He sneak towards B. He's gonna run into Woot. This could be big. Huge. Shrmike is gonna go down. Woot is unable to get the trade on him as Almightyy gets out of there immediately.
Yeah, this is looking done and dusted for Iron Division. I mean, you look at Phyzerrs watching the flank all the way tucked up by Store. You have 3 members of Iron Division to take down inside kitchen, and Erosu has attack. Maybe get a pick or 2, but if you get a pick, you're gonna get traded out. Erosu, good luck.
How does Almightyy get away with these flanks? The man is a sneaky snake.
Sneaky, fast, execution, Iron Division. Take this hotel, search and destroy. And my goodness, 6-3. You would like I told you, they ran away with it. I feel like the first couple of rounds, whatever. Okay, it looked good, but Iron Division just know how to counter.
Okay, well, Iron Division will run away with the 2-0 lead right now as we head into control. That map was definitely what Happy Campers wanted. We saw a lot of improvement coming in from them, especially Woot starting to wake up, big time. But it just wasn't enough. Almightyy did capitalize big on the flanks, getting 2 Ks here and there. Pinches worked in favor for Iron Division. It seemed like their answer back to Happy Campers just worked every single time.
Do you think that maybe Erosu switching to attack slowed things down for them? Because I feel like once that happened, you take away that sub player, you're going to keep getting pushed by subs, right? Like, I feel like Erosu, because he started off the first couple rounds, that round that they won, he had a sub in his hand, right? So I wonder if maybe just a little bit of role issue there. Iron Division, they don't question those things.
No, I'm gonna say Happy Campers has to do it. They have to fill in the gaps. I mean, how many? Like, let's be real. How many rounds were really determined because Almightyy or Ray was coming up from behind, coming up from behind? It's like, how do you really stop that? Woot was, he was peppering a few shots. Almightyy was able to slip in, still get some kills. It's like, all right, how do you stop that? You have to really secure those kills and not allow that to happen. And because of that, Iron Division was able to capitalize. So Happy Campers, I'm pretty sure that they understand the flaws that they had the last 2 maps, but heading into control, they know the tournament life is on the line for today, and they have to go big in order to make this comeback happen.
Absolutely. Continue that run. Get that $7,500, which is crazy. The Mountain Dew Real Change Challenge is real, Veli. I love it. And I know these students, man, they're excited, but the stat lines. Okay.
I like this. You know why? Because you compare this to what we saw the first map. It wasn't even comparable. Yeah, don't take a look at the damage. True crazy. Why you got to point that out?
I just wanted to hear you laugh. But Almightyy, 8 non-traded kills. I mean, like, the first 3 rounds, right? He just kept picking up those 3 pieces. I mean, just start to finish. Yeah. Happy Campers, they do look better, though. I will say, they look a lot better as a squad than we saw them last time.
Ray has 1,000 damage. Almightyy has 950. And
just don't look at that. Don't look at that. Okay.
Yes, it is rough. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, as we head into control.
No, I mean, like, that's not real. That's it's broken. That's not real. There's no way. There's no way that Mike had 6 kills with 34 damage. There's no way.
True. But as we head into control the 3rd map, this is gonna be a true test. The one thing about Happy Campers, we talked about the chemistry, and it definitely showed, right? Like, we saw the formations that they had in Search and Destroy, where they locked things down, and the way they were able to come back from big losses. The question is, can they do it again in a faster paced game mode? That's where Iron Division will excel. These guys are going to run around, try to flank at the pinches left and right, but the 1v1s, the 50-50, the head-up fights are starting to be, it's going in favor of both teams at the moment. It's really a coin flip.
Well, if you're Happy Campers, you're excited it's on Hotel, but man, if we take a look at this clutch from Mike, man, that was just, the start of it was just
for the comeback. You know that, right?
Oh my gosh. Look at, like, the dancing around it, like, it just looked like next level comeback.
And these are players that don't use controllers, right? Take a look at the movement. The man was on it, but Almightyy, he was just everywhere. He was everywhere. There's just no stopping him. So, all right, what can they do? How can they answer back? Ladies and gentlemen, we saw a 3-0 yesterday with Kaze took the stage against Highlanders. It's a possibility, big possibility you might see that again today. But still, I'm a man of faith.
Woot. Look at them, man. He really, Woot and Jay, man, just started to turn up right here. I want to see Woot just go crazy because it seems like he likes control. He likes control a lot. He likes hotel. So yeah, it's just a pacing thing. Got to pick up the pace a little bit. Got to get a little bit coordinated. Call out more, but man, how can you take down Ray and Almightyy when they're just constantly in your face, and then BenGi and Phyzerrs are just locking everything down? MVP, how do you counter?
MVP of this match so far to you, who is that?
I'm sorry?
MVP to you in this match right now, who is that?
BenGi, I would have to say, honestly, for me, it's Ray. It's Ray because he was clutching up in the hard point, getting so many kills for his squad. And I mean, we saw him popping off on that P1. I mean, Ray, it's just the Ray and Almightyy. I don't know. Ray and Almightyy, like, they're all just doing clutch plays, right?
I say Almighty. The man was
in the search,
like that.
in the search, yes. In the hard point, I think it's more Ray.
Well, the hard point, Ray was just, he was smurfing. It wasn't fair. It wasn't fair at all. The man was to everybody that walked in his way. But ladies and gentlemen, right now it's 2-0. If you're just now tuning in to the Mountain Dew Real Change Challenge, and Iron Division are on top of Happy Campers. And Happy Campers, they tried to answer back when it came to Search and Destroy. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough, but we did see some great things from them. ShrimpGOD opened the door with a beautiful 1v2 clutch, and after that, Woot woke up. So the question is, can they still maintain that level of play? And we'll see. But ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and send this over to the main stage where we have a special guest with some of the players. Let's go ahead and see what they have to say.
All right, so I decided, you know, we saw what happened on the first round, okay? And I was like, you know what? I want to go back there. We had our boy Ray from Iron Division who was crushing it. So I kind of want to talk to him and kind of see where his head was at because everyone was talking about BenGi. But Ray came out the gates. But so, you know, can we get a little, yeah, okay. They said I can come over to you. So I'm going to come to your seat. Yeah, don't be scared. Well, I don't bite. Come on. Okay, can I bring him? Can I bring him this way? Yeah, come on. Put you in the spotlight. So, okay, that first round you was crazy. So, what were you going in thinking? I mean, everybody was talking about BenGi, but you actually were pretty much the MVP that game.
Well, my team, we had just talked about it before the game. We just heard like some of the strats they like to do. They like to pile up, and basically, I'm like a flex AR. I'm just waiting for them to come, and it was just like they were just coming one by one. I don't think they was calling out, giving any comms, so it was just more like just easy kills.
Okay, so, you know, after seeing this performance today, or what we saw so far, are you trying to secure that all-star spot that's going on?
Well, first, I just want to get #1 in general as a team. If that comes, but that's not really that's not the main focus right now.
Okay, we got a team man here. Look, the team is laughing on the side. They're like, oh, that's cap. No. All right, so tell me, okay, looks like we might have one more game left. Do you feel like that's it?
Yeah, one more.
What? Okay, well, confident about that one. All right, so we're going back into hotel, right?
That's a strong map for us.
Oh, it's a strong map for you? Okay, so, you know, apparently, you know, that's their map too, but no concerns about control. This is the first control that we have in group play that you're playing against Happy Campers. Not worried about it?
No, I feel like us as a team, we're ready. I feel like we're good. We know it's going to be a 3-0. That's what we came in thinking. That's what it's going to be.
All right, so aside from you on the first game that we had there, the second game that you did S&D, who do you feel was the MVP of that game?
S&D, I have to give it to Almightyy. I feel like Almightyy did good. He was the first one to come out the gates killing, and he was the first.
They say get closer to the mic, they can't hear you.
I feel like Almightyy, he was the first one to come out the gates. He got a lot of kills. He wanted some rounds. He clutched up a little bit more. Him, Greg. I feel like all my teammates, they played good. They all deserve MVP.
Okay. Look, you are too. They didn't make you captain. I feel like you're a good captain. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, I love BenGi, but you know, I thank you so much for talking to me. Maybe I don't know if I can talk to one of the Happy Campers. Okay, all right. So you can go back to your seat. I'm gonna let you. Yeah. Oh, he said they don't look too happy. It's okay. I feel like I want to talk to, let's see, who do I want to talk to? Mike, come on. Man, come on. Because you were carrying the team a little bit in S&D, okay? I actually had, me and Keats was on the couch. We was like, oh, wait a minute. I was a little concerned. And then, you know, I mean, what are your thoughts right now? Like, what's the team thinking? Like, you're going into possibly your last, you know, game against this team.
You know, we're just trying to just confirm with like our comms, because our comms kind of went haywire a little bit because someone came through on a full flank and it was able to just wrap around all of us. That was about it.
Okay, so you're just kind of working on the comms. All right, so in this mindset that we have right now, you know, there's a lot of money on the line. What are you know, what's the next step? If you do win, you know, you're going to play another like awesome teams that's in this tournament. So do you feel like you have a lot to work on?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, no doubt about it. I mean, okay, so I did get a chance to see that, you know, we have other teams here that are in the tournament in the audience right now. We have Cold Steel and Highlanders. Is there anything that you saw yesterday that you feel like there's something that you can take for this tournament to help you?
Yeah, there's quite a few things like more being communicating with the community, because we can get like better play.
Okay, all right. So, and I already asked, you know, I got a chance to ask Ray this, but in these last couple of games, who do you feel is like the MVP? Of your team, of course.
I mean, you gotta be Erosu.
Erosu, all right. So yeah, we did get to see. Look, don't cover you. All right. Well, thank you so much. You know, good luck. Hopefully, you know, the last game that you. Hopefully, this game you get it. You know, I'm like trying to be fair here, root for it. But thank you so much for everybody talking to me. And we're gonna go ahead and get back to Belly and Dream. You know, I know that they're ready for this next map. Hopefully, we get to see some crazy gameplay on this control.
All right, thank you so much, Karima, who's been doing a fantastic job so far. But ladies and gentlemen, as you guys heard right there, all right, we have Control coming up next, 2-0 right now for Iron Division. Happy campers, can they come back? We'll find out very soon. But we're gonna jump right into the third map after a short break. So we'll catch you guys there. See you soon. right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into it and welcome back to the Mountain Dew Real Change Challenge. I'm your boy Velly. Right next to me, the one and only Dream Crazy. All right, so far, what are your thoughts about this series?
Iron Division is definitely turning stuff up. Kind of similar to what we saw a little bit yesterday, but hey, Happy Campers, I mean, they look a lot better than what I've seen. Like, obviously they're using meta weapons. Okay, we don't see any crazy P90s this time around, or anything that I don't even know if I've seen it in like 3 years. No, I'm kidding. But no, the Happy Campers, they have a tough road ahead of them, but the good news, Felly, is they're on a map that they're comfortable with, but also, as we just heard, so is Iron Division. So
this is what they wanted, though. Happy Campers, they lost really big when they came to map 1 hard point, and it was really scary because we saw people go super negative, and I was wondering, okay, these mouse and keyboard players, are they going to be able to get hot hands in time to, you know, make a comeback or challenge Iron Division in this series? We went to Search and Destroy, and Dream Crazy, it was an entirely different story.
Yeah, Mike really started to turn things up, and it was just Almightyy kept shutting them down through those routes through through rugs. So you got to be able to watch out for plays like that or be able to counter it, and I'm really looking at Erosu, the flex player. The 2 flex players going head to head, Erosu and Ray.
Right now, Ray is standing out big time, and you know what? The map count being 6-3, actually, it doesn't feel fair for how back and forth that map really started to get. It feels like it was a 6-5 at a point in time, but it was Woot that woke up for me that really made a difference when it came to Happy Campers. Now, Ssjermike with the beautiful 1v2 in the kitchen, my man was heating up, and then the rest of his teammates started to wake up. But the question is, okay, we played a very slow game mode in Search and Destroy, but now we're heading right back into Respawn. Are you guys going to be able to keep up with the speed of Ray and the rest of these players on Iron Division? We'll find out.
Yeah, and like Ray, he's that type of player too that will take those long routes around the map and essentially position himself to set up for those plays and control, especially on Hotel. It's that type of map where your subs, they are the ones you're going to rely on, and the subs for Iron Division are looking hot. And both game modes in Hardpoint and Search. So yeah, if you're Happy Campers, Erosu, I'm looking at you. Can you shut them down?
I don't know. It's going to be hard to shut down the players in our division. I'm going to tell you now, like, especially what we saw in that Search and Destroy. Listen, I'm a big fan of Zuma, and rightfully so, and rightfully the flank was just way too much for Happy Campers. Whenever we saw Ray or Almightyy making plays, running through the middle of the map, getting behind the opposition, it was game over, and that's something that we really want to see stopped on the side of Happy Campers. So this is a team that's actually extremely intelligent. I love my conversations with them, and I know that they'll be able to correct those in the future. But the question is, can they correct it right now in time on control to hopefully win one more map and try to get something going, baby?
Well, Woot, he started to wake up a little bit, and like, you know, he ended up, I think it was at 5 and 6 in that search, you know, started to wake up, and yeah, the advantage of this is you get that experience, right? They got the experience in being in this setting. They get to use the controller even more, so hey, keep practicing, you only can get better, and I like the fact that they're so motivated to do so.
I know, a lovely team, both sides, by the way. But ladies and gentlemen, we're waiting on the 3rd map that currently starts. You take a look at both teams right now. Nothing but smiles all around, really. Take a look at Ray. My man is loving the moment right here. And all of Happy Campers down 2-0, and they don't seem too fazed by it at all. Currently getting ready. I wonder what they're saying on the mics to get ready for this control.
Listen, they have to hype each other up at this point. Listen, you see the smiles. You see the smiles, like they have to hype each other up at this point.
Can we call it out? HBCU tournament, we got Phyzerrs on the main stage with a do-rag on. The man brought the culture with him, and he's going to bring a dub for this team if they can win this map right here. As Keith was saying, you know, when I asked him predictions, he said, man, where's the broom at? This is going to be a sweep. This is their opportunity to go big 3-0. And you know, you got a team like Code still currently watching this and saying, all right, this is our competition. Can they keep up with us? Let's find out right here.
Yeah, and there's so many sub players that are so comfortable on this map in Iron Division, they just don't look phased. They really don't. But like I said, Happy Campers, can you come up with something on your sleeve? And look at the aggression already right through the middle. Number 4, I believe that was Almightyy pushing right through to B, and look at this, the collapse.
Right.
And we do, I believe, have the names and the colors switched up just a little bit there. So if you look at the names, the red is in fact Iron Division, the blue is in fact Happy Campers.
In the words of my homie AlleyCast, stack the point, baby. Take a look at B already. Look at all those ticks. As Almighty gets a 3K right there, locking it down, and the points are still going in their favor. Iron Division absolutely crushing it on respawn.
Yep, absolutely. And I mean, off the break, Belly, as I was looking at that, I was like, this is really aggressive from Happy Campers.
Stack
but
the
no,
point.
it is Iron Division stacked completely, and they got the B point. So really, you get the harder point out of the way, and that's all you have to do is focus on A, and look how far pushed up Iron Division is in Happy Campers' base. Almighty hasn't even died yet.
Almighty has more kills than all of Happy Campers right now. My man is fragging, teabagging, just going crazy, and Ray is going to pick up one as well. Almighty and Ray are looking like the Bash brothers at the moment. They are unkillable right here, as they are currently trying to stack the point to get control of A, and this might be a fast control round.
Man, for a second, I was like, did he just pick up his phone? But Almighty's chewing gum. He's chilling. He's like, man, I'm looking left, right. Like, he has his teammates there. They're just covering every angle. And if you're Happy Campers, you could try to break through rug, but look at the stack. In fact, from Iron Division, again, that is switched. It was Iron Division that won that round. The maps and the colors are switched. Fast, electric round from Almighty, and straight through the middle of the map, working towards the B site, Velly. They got the harder one out of the way, right?
They did, yeah.
Well, for some teams it could be debatable. Some teams like going to B first or A first and prefer A to go B. But traditionally, you want to get B out of the way, make it easier, push up into store, slay him out, make it easy. Subs. Ray and Almighty did it.
When I saw Happy Campers win, my brain started to malfunction for a second. I said, am I watching the same game right here? But, all right, let's see. Let's see what can happen. Here is, you see most of the bodies going towards A at the moment. Ray is going to be able to pick up one. He wants to get a streak on top of that as well. He wants to stack it up as WavyJaye and WoT are not trying to peek him at all. They're playing a little passive, and Ray, he's being aggressive, peppering that gunfire as he gets rained out from the side. Erosu is going to shut him down.
So what Happy Campers decided to do this time around, they didn't commit to B, they just committed all numbers to A. So you get the easy point out of the way, get the extra time, and then you can just, have that 2 minutes to work B. But the slaying power for Iron Divisions is too strong. Almighty, again, still is on a 7 streak. He has streaks to work with. He has his Dead Silence. Dead Silence is popped, so he's going to work the aggression to just keep on moving.
All right, Dream Craze, prediction time. How many kills does Almighty get before he finally dies?
13.
13? 13?
Yeah. All right. Oh, you jinxed it. You jinxed it.
Caster Curse.
Caster Curse at its finest.
Almighty finally falls, but take a look at that. 18-3 for the leading fraggers on Iron Division. They're crushing it. WavyJaye 1-7, WoT 1-5. Where is the gameplay at that we saw Search and Destroy? Hopefully they wake up in time. And 27 lives to 19. This is very lopsided.
Yep, very lopsided. And Happy Campers, again, they're just trapped. The push from Iron Division and the setup, like, they're posted. You have number 3 Ray pushed all the way out towards that back kitchen. Happy Campers is funneling through the B side, but look you got to take down Phyzerrs. You don't have time to work with, okay, the clock has been stopped, but there's 17 seconds left and there's 18 lives remaining. Division has 25. Let's see if they can get it. But it's not looking promising.
Right, BenGi moving up behind her. Mike's going to rack that up, and just like that, is clean. BenGi absolutely crushing it along with the rest of the team. And yeah, by the way, Almighty has as many deaths as WoT has kills, and WoT was a star of Search and Destroy when it came to Happy Campers in my eyes. So we need to see something going as A is almost captured. Take a look at the points right there, and there you are. WoT heard me. He got that nice kill right there on the right.
Okay, well that's some time secured, but you don't have a lot of time to work with, and you don't have a lot of lives remaining. So 21-12, you were able to capture A, and there's still 2 ticks left at B. So they were able to get 1 tick. They only have 2 to worry about, but they have to be able to get these kills. And Ray is not slowing down. Almighty is still not slowing down. Currently, both on a 2 streak. Phyzerrs is.
Phyzerrs got him shaking right now. Take a look at that. 2 kills right there. Unable to rotate, unable to do anything. And Ray loses out in that long-range gunfight. You know, that hurt him a little bit. You said, come on, man. But Almighty, his teammates got his backs. He makes a rotate. And take a look at BenGi popping off again. By the way, BenGi's a very tall man. That was unexpected.
Very, very, very tall. But you know what?
19-2.
Yeah, I was gonna say 19-2. This is it. Iron Division completely slaughtering on this attacking round. My goodness.
All right, happy campers, wake up, please.
Hello.
Happy campers, wake up, please. We need it. Your tournament life is on the line. Can they make something happen? Karima was on that main stage and she said, listen, I'm trying to be positive right now. We want you guys to come back. We love them, and me as well, but this could be it. Iron Division, let's see if they have that killer instinct in them.
I got so excited and I was prepared that I even cracked open a Mountain Dew Zero Sugar. Okay? I was ready, Belly. I'm ready. Can they turn this around? I believe in them. I'm just a woman of faith, okay?
Hey, but listen,
Ssjermike, you gotta do it. Turn it up for them. Turn it up for the squad again. Let's go.
hey, sometimes it's just the way the cookie crumbles, and on board with WavyJaye, you see where they want to go. Almighty's going to drop down to Erosu first and easily. Woot's going to get on the board, though, knocking out Ray. That's going to be a really big kill for him, knocking out a quality player. Question is, can they capitalize on it? We'll see. A currently getting capped by Iron Division. We're going to need to see all these players try to stop him at least, because the numbers are just way too big over there. They're racking up ticks really fast.
And this is one of the things I saw Iron Division do last time around. They consistently switch up their strategies. And you know what they did this time? This attacking round, they decided to just commit to A. Last time, they went to B. So they switch up their strategies consistently, and they execute so well that it just happened again. A is secured, and now look at, you see BenGi going all the way around in the flank, but he shuts down Mike, and, well, that opens up some things in the front and the back. Iron Division looking to collapse on B.
Yeah, happy campers. They're extremely passive right now, but take a look at our division, waiting for all the players to come together for this big push, which is something that they're doing that happy campers haven't been doing much of at all. They really need to capitalize on numbers when it comes to these retakes and breaks, and Ray stacking up numbers and able to get the 2K and string up some kills right there, but the kill feed mostly orange at the moment, with the lives remaining 22-18 is it's looking better for happy campers when it comes to fragging, but still the objective is going to be the main focus here.
Absolutely, and I mean, the clock is stopped too. They have 2 players of Iron Division on the point, so that time is going. There is 1 tick that is secured. Woot, a lot of pressure on him. He has 2 players there, and he does get some help from Erosu, but Ray and BenGi in contingency just take down and a completely avoidment happy campers, and that's it, Belly. This might be it. This is it. This is
right, stack the point.
Stack the point. Stack the point. You gotta go, but it's just the slaying power from Iron Division. 2 strong start to finish, and my goodness, Ray flexing, tack, sub, doesn't matter. He was picking up everything too. Everybody doing their job.
That was light work for them. That was light work for them.
Slight.
Ray said it. He was like, this is going to be easy, 3-0. I thought when we went to that search and destroy, things were going to be a little different, okay? I was sweating a little. I was like, okay, we might have a game on our hands, but Iron Division were able to pull out that big win, 6-3 on the second map, take it to a 3-0 on Control to 3-0 this series. Shout out to BenGi, Phyzerrs, Almightyy, and Ray for that fantastic performance.
Dominant performance, but it was a little bit to be expected, because I'm just saying, first time around it was kind of the same thing. Last time it was 250-73 and 6-2 in the search of complete 2-0. They just did it again, 3-0. So they're 5-0 against happy campers. They're comfortable.
I want to see him play Code Still. I want to see him play Code Still right now.
Yes, right? Can we just make that match happen, like maybe a show match?
Something, please. Ladies and gentlemen, there goes your winners right there, walking away, by the way, with $7,500, and the sportsmanship is there as they move on. But happy campers, hey, you know what? They walk away with a great experience, a great time, $5,000 as well, and I would like to say they learned a lot from this game.
Absolutely. The experience you got, again, going from mouse and keyboard to controller is not easy to learn in such a short amount of time. So, typical for Woot, man. Typical.
I want to see them use mouse and keyboard next time. I want to see if the game is still going to be the same way, but there you have it. Phyzerrs, time of the do-rag. That's where he holds all this power when he donks on everybody.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
Yeah, that's it. Quick game.
Ray and his glasses.
Yeah, right.
Ray and his glasses.
The Gucci glasses are out of control, by the way. But yeah, yesterday we saw 3-0 with Code Still over Highlanders. Today, pretty much the same story as Iron Division walked away with a very, very fast win. But still, gotta say, I saw some great things from Happy Campers that I absolutely loved. This team at moments did some great things. My favorite play of this entire series, though, is gonna be on the side of Happy Campers. Ssjermike in that 1v2, he got saucy on that play. My man got loose, ran up in the kitchen and cooked both of them. It wasn't even a challenge for him.
I feel like that was just like, that was like a tease of what's to come because this team has chemistry. They just got to get the fundamentals and just a couple of little roles situated. Just a couple little, just have to figure out the coordination.
The skill is there.
The skill and the chemistry is definitely there.
No, they're gamers. Some of the things that we saw, they're definitely gamers. WoT as well. I feel like WoT can be such a big piece for this team as well if he can remain that consistency of just, racking up a ton of kills. Because when he's cold and respawn, he's cold, but you slow down the pace, you put him in a comfortable position, and he was a difference maker in my eyes. But let's not show the first map where Ray went just bonkers. Like, once we saw it was 10-3, we're like, okay, this is going to be another Tysheid moment. And Ray said, nah, don't say it's a Tysheid moment. This is my highlight. And he ran crazy on it.
You know what though? You saw Happy Campers in this map so many times on the rotation, and it was Erosu. He was there, he was waiting in the back, but Iron Division, they always got the kill. So maybe if Happy Campers take a look at this VOD and just figure out how to wait for each other more, because right here they did break P4, but then of course Iron Division already racked up those streaks, and Ray was able to break with that. So.
It wasn't even that. Happy Campers were so late on the rotates as well, and I was hoping they would pick it up faster.
Well, sometimes they were though, but they got slayed out. They got slayed out or they got spotted. They didn't wait. And you know how many times in Call of Duty did you see a sub player maybe waiting on rotation, laying down in the back? We've seen, oh my God, the famous World War II. Can he do it right? Just laying back there at least for 15-20 seconds, no engagements. Just having a body in the spawn can manipulate it.
Yeah, well, hey, I mean, there was a pivotal moment in the round as well where I believe it was Ray. Ray made an early rotate, and it was a 1v2 when he got there. The spawns were in favor for Happy Campers. I'm like, okay, this could be the tournament. This could be it. Let's go, baby, let's go. Then Ray got a 2K. And after that, it just all came falling down. But this has been a fantastic experience so far here at the Mountain Dew Real Change Challenge. And the one thing I have to say is I'm really happy for the simple fact that these students from these HBCUs are having an opportunity to see what it's like to play on a stage like this. Esports is a beautiful thing.
It is, and my goodness, it's beautiful. It's so wonderful just to connect. And I mean, I personally, this has been an amazing experience just this weekend, being with you two for the first time. On the mic, it was awesome.
This ain't the first time we worked together, girl.
Technically, this in person, it's different when we're in a box remote, okay?
Warzone and then this. It's a lot of fun, right?
Yeah, it was so much fun. But yeah, just a great way to connect. And I wasn't kidding. I really did. I didn't even know there was a zero sugar. Hey, cheers.
Salud. You know what I'm saying? The black can for the occasion.
Absolutely.
Let's get it. But, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a blast so far. But, yeah, MVP of the series. Who would you give it to?
Man, Ray, Almightyy. It's just the subs. I would say the subs, both of those two for Iron Divisions. I mean, and BenGi. BenGi was doing his thing. Like everybody on that squad, they were doing their role. They were executing. And Iron Division, like I said, stone cold. Can we get a cold steal in Iron Division? Just like show match for fun? Can we do that?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for us, Stream Crazy and your boy Velly. But we're gonna send this over to Karima, who's been crushing it with an interview. Let's see what she has to say.
Whoa. There's just no way Velly just said Karima on the stream. Yep, you're done. You're done. Velly, Lovell. Anyways, look, I have a student next to me, as you all know, so you know what that means. You know what time it is. It's time for the Real Change Challenge Spotlight. Are you ready? Because
I'm ready.
We already talked already. Okay, we talked to BenGi yesterday, who we had as our Real Change Challenge Spotlight. But in this segment, we are shining a spotlight on the students who are in this tournament and, who are doing the real change at their school and for their team. So let's get to know you. Why don't you introduce yourself to the audience? I talked with BenGi yesterday, but I feel like you have this personality. You're giving me I just want to tell the people myself.
Well, I'm Ssjermike. As you heard on the stream yesterday, I do like McGriddles. We're actually going to get some tomorrow morning because I really need that in my life. My favorite food is pancakes, and yeah, I've been the captain of the Highlanders for I think since August. This is our first LAN event, so it's been fun.
Okay, so this is that's good to know. This is your first time. Okay, so obviously you didn't secure the win, but how do you feel? Do you feel like you got some great experience? sense. You know, tell me the positives that you got out of this weekend.
I mean, of course, we wanted to come and win against against Cold Steel, but I mean, honestly, I'm just happy with my team's performance just because this is their first LAN event, and I'm just happy with the composure I've seen from each one of my team members, and just, you know, being able to soak up all this experience and talking and seeing the other players in person, especially Phyzerrs, because he's just hilarious.
I remember you did tell us that that's one of your favorite moments so far this weekend is that you got to meet Phyzerrs, who's hilarious. Yes, I know a little bit about that one there. That's my troublesome. But let's get into, you know, the interview that we have for you today. So why is a tournament like this important to the HBCU esports space?
It's important because having just representation of more African American students and just players in general in esports, it's very few and in between. So just being able to have this opportunity as an African American person myself, it's just, you know, it's definitely a big opportunity, and definitely one of my dreams come true, being able to just play on stage. So much fun.
Okay, dreams coming true on a stage at the Mountain Dew Real Change Challenge. I love to hear that. Okay, so what are some ways that you are making real change at your school and for your team? Well,
one of the big changes that I made at my school, even though I didn't make the room myself, we were actually one of the first HBCUs to have a gaming lab at our school, and I do tours and show people around, and, you know, just kind of give tours to elementary school kids, to even high school students, and even to new recruits who decide where they want to go for their college careers. And, you know, it's definitely been a fun experience just to be able to work in a cool environment, just to be able to do the stuff that I love and to be able to work around a great group of people. Okay, so the lab that you have at your school, is it open to everyone? Yeah, it's open to everybody from 1 to 5. Every single day of the week, and we also have practices on the weekends and during the weekdays for the teams and stuff like that after hours. But yeah, no, it's open to everybody, and there's a lot of people that come in there, and we have a good time, and, you know, just a place to chill and relax while we are, you know, doing homework or, you know, just wanting to play games and unwind. I mean, I think they actually opened the room during the storm that actually hit last year, so, you know, being able to find that space to just come in, relax, and have a good time. Okay, nice. All right, so we talked about a little bit what you do. Okay, but what about others? Okay, who's your biggest motivator in this esports industry? Like, if there's one person, it could be a player, it could be someone who works, or, you know, it could be one of your teammates. Well, I mean, can I say 2 people? Because I actually have 2 people. You can. My biggest inspiration, I say, for streaming, since I do stream, it will probably be Ifer, just because, you know, watching him, and there was like one specific video in mind where he just talked about giving up and just not, you know, he's just constantly pursuing his dreams and his passion, and, you know, he kind of named stuff that he gave up on, and it just really reflected the situations that I've been in where I wanted to do stuff, but then it never really worked out. So then, you know, I kind of stopped it. And then I guess the player that I guess is my biggest motivator would probably have to be either Simba or BZ from FaZe, just because those guys, I really try to take inspiration from their gameplays and try to incorporate some of their play styles and just the way that they operate into my own gameplay, and hopefully I can, you know, make it to a stage where I'm either able to play against them or play with them. No, okay. Yeah. Awesome, awesome. I love talking to you today. You know, again, we had a great time with y'all this weekend. Right. You know, y'all are one of my favorites now. What is that? What are your favorites? I had to point that out there, all right? Okay, Highlanders is like my fun team, all right? Fun team. No matter what goes down. But again, thank you so much. And shout out to Mountain Dew for even allowing us to have this spotlight for you and other students in this tournament, because that is what it's all about, the HBCU esports. Okay, you gotta do a little, you know, wait, you said you stream. Yeah. Do a shameless plug. I'm gonna let you do a little shameless plug. Okay, my YouTube channel is Ssjermike DG. If you see the picture of Todoroki, that's my channel. I stream most days, you know, I mean, especially since I'm in college right now, I can't stream as much as I want to, but when we go back, I got a lot more motivation to keep going, so I'm definitely gonna be streaming. So make sure to follow me on there at Ssjermike DG on all platforms, and I think on Instagram is ShrimpGOD.YT. So. Lit. And stay tuned for his vlog. He was vlogging this weekend. Oh yeah, so yeah, stay tuned for the vlog. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and, you know, try to see what's going on for the rest of this tournament that we have, and, you know, yeah, so we're gonna have we already had Cold Steel versus Highlanders yesterday with a 3-0 sweep, and again, unfortunately, we had Iron Division tonight against Happy Campers, and it just, again, another 3-0. But it's okay, because we still have 4 other teams
in this this tournament, and hopefully, you know, they do really well. I'm looking forward to seeing some good gameplay, especially with our North Carolina schools that are coming. But let's, you know, look at this. I mean, Keats, what do you think?
I mean,
tonight was just.
It was
interesting. Wait,
it was interesting. No, it was definitely interesting. I'm trying to figure out how to say, you know, like we talked about, you know, off cam. It wasn't a blowout, you know.
It wasn't.
Me and Veli, we was trying to see the comeback. I really did. Yeah. I thought I was gonna, you know, be a sweep.
I think we all started to get like, wait a minute.
Mike was doing some good plays. You know, there was some good plays. There was some good times from Happy Campers. But you can see Iron Division, they are solid. They are honestly solid.
They kept it.
Something about like the metal in the names, I guess. You know, the cold steel.
You're right.
And the Iron Division. I think
I didn't. It was not intentional. I promise.
They should be like Happy Titanium. Maybe that would
Happy Titanium. But there were some moments, you know, that Happy Campers were making me happy. I'm not gonna lie, and I was super proud of them. They were holding it down. It wasn't as like that hard point at the beginning. You know, the first map. It wasn't as bad. And then it Iron Division just.
I think it was a good competition. It was just, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're outplayed, sometimes you're outmatched. That's the way it goes. But they're definitely, you know, I feel like experiences like this will only make you a better player.
It will.
Being thrown into
I think everyone
like
can walk away with something, even if they, you know, won.
I mean, they're walking away with something.
Oh, they are. I mean, talk about it. You still got 5K, even when you know, second place.
5K and a frown don't exist.
Come on now, like that's just. I'm just saying, you know, the stuff that we're doing in this space right now, Mountain Dew, you got CXM and Twitch, we're all just giving them money. Here, just come play and show us what you can do, and so that we can, you know, let everybody else know, hey, this is going on. We have HBCU esports here. People play Call of Duty. We have all these other titles as well. So it's just exciting to get to see. Like he said, I just like the opportunity. A lot of these players I heard, they're also networking. You know, we have a lot of people in this building who do other things outside of just gaming. You know, I'm a gamer, but I'm not like them. They had some special controllers in their room, like little things on the stick. I don't even know what it's called.
Oh, control freaks.
See, I didn't know that. Like,
yeah, you know, they elevate off the joystick.
Yeah, they're different. They're different. I don't want to even know what that would be like going up against them. So, you know, anyways, but for everyone who is listening right now, if you just came, you're late. So, you know, next time, make sure you follow us so you won't be late, all right? But this was the Mountain Dew Real Change Challenge, and it was Regional 1, Regional 2 this weekend, and we won't be back until next month, unfortunately. KillaKahlil, but it's okay. What? We got February 17th and the 18th for Regional 3 and 4, and of course, our very special banger Ultimate Game Final, February 25th, which will be here live in Atlanta and open to the public. So, you know, we have a lot in store. I mean, this weekend went by really fast. Like,
it did.
I'm not
It seemed like one long day, though.
All right. I mean, look. But thank you, Keats, for hanging out with me. Shout out to Veli and Dream in the other studio. You know, they're
great.
They're so amazing.
Did we get to talk to them?
No, unfortunately not.
Time.
It's time to go to sleep.
That's all right.
They said wrap it up.
Not the wrap it up box.
All right.
Oh, man.
We'll see you all next month for the next part of this tournament. But until then, it is a goodbye. Farewell.
Deuces.
Goodbye. Farewell.
Thank you, everyone.
On the behalf of Mountain Dew, and CXM, and Twitch, and everybody, and HBCU Sports. And okay, good night.
Absolutely, and again, 15 seconds left to get some tags into Phyzerrs, so he has to push now because they have the fuse. And Mike does it.
My man is cooking. He's cooking in the kitchen right now. 3-0 the first round. That's how you set the tone. Happy Campers made me a happy man. There you have it.
Yep, and that spawn happened because, of course, Iron Division placements. But look at the wave from Iron Division, able to take down all 4 members of Happy Campers, still leading. It's 56-43, though. The game is still heavily contested, and you want to get mid control, but you also want to start thinking about P2, because we know P1 is crazy, and so is Ray, still continuing to dominate as he just wiped off 3 on rotation.
Hey, look, yesterday was the Tysheid spotlight. Now tonight is the BenGi spotlight. He better not let us down.
If Tysheid is Goku, BenGi is Vegeta.
Oh my Lord! No,
They got a plan.
Look at the plan.
My man got a plan.
I'm telling you.
Look at him. There we go.
Hey. Looking forward to, because I don't know. I mean, oh, not the flexing.
You know he's feeling good.
Get him out of here. does it mean, though?
Tysheid.
To Tysheid. If you put it in a dictionary, what does it
To
mean?
excel and embarrass.
Mike once again, Veli, and I am here with the one and only Dream Crazy. We'll take a look at the hosts right now. Beautiful, amazing hosts. They've been doing a fantastic job so far. I like the way that they flow. It's happy campers. They were warming up later on in the game, and then you saw the kills start to come through. Hopefully, that translates to something special when we go to search and destroy. So I wonder what the comms are going to be like. I wonder what they're saying to each other. Like, hey, you know what, fellas? Yeah, we got beat, but we're going to come back better next time. It was quite obvious that when it came to the AR play, our division were just on top of it easily.